let's get started here. Got everything going. Let's get started. Still got plenty of content to roll through, but we're gonna start with shortcuts. We have two brand new shortcuts. Got this and this. So let's start with Phoenix Upgrade. So both shortcuts are done by Junari, so new stuff. What's up, Honey Jack? How you doing today? Such a weird intro to have as a shortcut. The chart was fine.
Absolutely perfect! Wow!
Yeah, people were complaining that's not a 12. That's a 12. Like, that is what 12 should be when they're this short. Yeah, saying it was too hard. It's like, no, that's a 12. Because you get to learn that kind of stuff. It's only 174. If it was 200, then maybe, but no. This is fine at 174. Oh, this has a shortcut too. Huh. Or co-op.
Yeah. I finally made a shortcut called it not a crime.
Is it any good?
It's alright.
Huh. Cute. Very cute, sir. That's a very strange chart in a cool way.
I mean, it's a shortcut.
I mean, even for that though, it's really...
Absolutely perfect!
Yeah, I think it's good how it is.
Next stage.
But it's just, it's not something you really expect in this range anymore.
Shortcut.
Well, you have to remember, previous shortcuts in this difficulty have not really been like this.
Yes, a shortcut's needed.
Yeah, and guess what? We're old as fuck. We know about that. Most people do not. We haven't had shortcuts like these kinds of skills in like 10 years.
Yeah. Except
Let's not talk about that. That one run is not so good. That one's way too twisty. The rest is cool, if a little weird. But that one run...
Absolutely perfect!
Don't know, man.
Wow! New record!
It came out of nowhere and it's way too hard for its patterns, for the BPM.
Next
The rest of the chart's a
stage.
little weird, but a good kind of weird. Though I did get turned around a lot on triples.
And we kind of extended also the exceeded.
Anyways. I do like this little gimmick, even though it's a little sloppy looking at the beginning because it kind of goes up to the targets and then immediately comes down. And I get why. That was cool. It's pretty cool that way. What's up, Axel?
Absolutely perfect!
A little bit hard on the run, but still manageable. Let's try the 20. And hopefully the 20 doesn't turn me into a pretzel with whatever run is going to be in the middle. I don't really vibe with this as a shortcut, though.
New series. Critical hit playoff play song.
Like, I guess you might as well use it, but I don't really like this. I don't really like this as a track to play. As something to listen to for the main, like, menus, that's fine, but I don't really like playing this.
I don't even like it as an option.
I still think Prime 2 was my favorite in terms of, like, overall playability. But I did get confused about one point. Also, why is there a 700 combo at the end? We'll play that again.
You're the best! Next stage.
I don't notice any problems. So, side jumps into center, use the foot to cross over. That's the idea. Yeah, the brain is not working terribly well, but gotta do something. This chart's fun. It's really not that hard for 20, unless you struggle with brackets. feet down right. Like, it's all me. Damn. I'm struggling so bad with this one. Of course. You know, there's a triple S plus.
Next stage.
Yeah. And this is a brand new chart. There's no excuse for that. I don't like this. I don't like having a huge ass combo at the end and just be like, oh, let's pad the score. No, leave it hard to score. That's fine. Stop trying to pad scores just so people can get their ratings up. They can work for it. Hey, what's up, Caucasian Crustacean? Like, I don't mind having a little bit of tick holding at the end, but 700 is fucking excessive for a chart that's only, like, less than 1,000 notes. Like, that's ridiculously excessive. Like, let people struggle to get the score if they really want it. It's fine to have things that are harder to score. You know, I haven't played Deja Vu full, like, the full charts in forever, that I actually can't play in them.
Absolutely perfect! Wow! New record!
I can't play in it because I haven't seen it in forever, so I'm not going to talk about it. Like, it is, the last time I played Deja Vu in the last 8 or 9 years has strictly been the end mission. Like, I honestly cannot weigh in on the Fiesta charts because it's been so long since I played them. I know that's not the answer you're looking for, but I'm sorry. I have not played it in so long that I do not remember. Anyways, that was fun. A little bit awkward, but still fun. Well, we got a set of these. Let's start with these. Let's see how Gennaro did. That's a 13. That's a good chart. Aside from that one weird-ass double step where I need to move over after the pause.
Absolutely perfect! Wow! New record!
Well, wasn't it... No, not that. Wasn't it you have an actual visible note and the rest is an invisible hold? Isn't that how it's handled?
But if you get a good, it only gives you one good. You don't get whatever.
But what if that's because you're not holding it out? We need to look into that.
But you don't get misses either. So it's either
Yeah, optional is what I'm saying.
License multiplier.
I'd be more. I don't think
Game
it
over.
does multiplier. I don't think the engine handles that kind of thing. Statmania does, but that's not a good example.
How did they do Neo?
Mirror?
Neo.
Probably with invisible optional holds. Like, I don't think the game supports that, but we could look into it later. Anyways, that cut for the shortcut's fine. Even though it has like the entire ending, I was expecting the ending to be cut down. Alright, well let's hit the hard ones and see what happens.
We choose.
I do think this is a very good pick for a shortcut. It's a good song. I don't know about 18, man. That's kind of a lot of 212 for an 18. Especially when it turns.
Absolutely perfect.
Like, good chart, but
Wow.
I don't know about 18.
Record. Next stage.
Well, let's see how nasty this looks. There's probably a bunch of running here. Hope my legs can handle it. Nice doing the ending backwards because I was on the wrong foot. Alright, a good chart for what it is.
Excellent.
Pretty
You did
strict,
a
though.
really great job.
It's pretty strict.
Wow. New record.
But for a sight read, that's fine.
Next stage.
It's quite a bit to do. Alright, double time. Yeah, double time. I was just watching a birth string. Hey, it's my new favorite 8-panel chart. Oops.
Absolutely perfect! Wow! New record!
That's a good one.
Reds.
No, it was blues. You mean like the notes that were at the end?
Oh, you said 8 panel. Was there no reds?
No reds. I didn't see any. I don't think there were any. Because I know all I did for the blues was like the last two
Next
measures.
stage.
Good chart. Good for burst practice. Alright, well, what's this D24 gonna look like? Let's find out. Probably a whole lot of run like that 22 had. This is probably gonna be about as much of a 24 as Nyarlathotep was. Which is, that's gonna be hard if that's the case, because Nyarlathotep was not a very easy 24. In fact, it was a pretty hard one. Let's see what happens. What did Junari cook up? As much run as the 25 has. And with like not really any concessions in movement. I don't know about that, man.
Wow! New record!
Like I thought Nyarlathotep shortcut was pushing the limits of 24s and shortcuts, but this is like I don't know, guys.
It looks like he did some of this run.
Game over!
Either way, that's less cheatable than arcade is. Now arcade does beat you up a little bit more, but considering you don't really have a break in this chart, it really adds up immediately when you're hit with 25 seconds of that. That was rough. Oh, we'll come back to that at some point. We'll come back to that at some point.
New tunes! Critical theory, going, full song!
Like, why am I leaving new tunes? I don't know why I'm leaving new tunes, but that's all the new stuff is. Alright, so we left off at Dark Side of the Mind, like we finished all that. So here are new rows. Alright, well, let's do some more sight reading. Perfectly fine chart. Takes a while to get started, but it's fine.
Absolutely perfect! Next stage.
Yeah, I'm just not really keen on the song. Just the way it's like mastered just kind of throws me off a bit. Also, I find it funny that Flush Out got added, and I saw it was just added to Polaris Chord like 2 months ago. Of all games, Polaris Chord.
I'll bet it wasn't Waka Waka.
Now that explains that too. But yeah, that being in Polaris Chord is like, that's not the Bomani series I would have expected that to end up in. Like if we were gonna have Getty things in Bomani, I would have absolutely expected it to go back to Voltex.
I would think Phoenix.
I don't know if Getty has songs in those, but we've got plenty of old Getty stuff in Voltex. I think that's how Getty got big, because of contests. I know I played Ops Code Rapture a lot. Alright. Cute. Very cute. Conrad really likes his flashing holds. There's enough going on to trip you up.
Absolutely perfect! Wow! New record!
There's enough to trip you up. I'm honestly rather rather surprised to see more P-Light in Voltex. How long has it been? We're in such a weird position with P-Light for Andamiro games. What do we have? In Chrono Circle we had Swag, which was good. That was a good one. But then we licensed Pop and Shower for Phoenix, and honestly that's like one of my least favorite songs introduced. It's just not very interesting. And when you had to replace the background because it could cause problems, that's not a good sign. So, I don't know. P-Light's in kind of a weird position for me for Andamiro stuff. And I know he's good. I've heard plenty of his good stuff. So I'm glad at least he's going in other games.
Wasn't it like part of the songs?
No. That's Hamarju, Topazolite, and
Oh, I think it's
Genkiha. You're either thinking Genkiha or
no, I
Hamarju.
think it's Bazalite.
I was expecting this to be run. I was panicking at first because the first one I thought I was going to actually have to bracket foot switch, and then I kind of realized what it was immediately.
Unbelievable! You're the best!
Whoops.
Wow! New record!
I don't know so much about being a walk across so much as just being strictly a hardcore Tano C cross, because we had several things crossed from them for Chrono Circle, plus originals. So I don't think it's specifically a walk across. I think they just want specifically hardcore Tano C things. No, that's not true. Because Chrono Circle crossed a whole bunch of stuff to Groove Coaster long after the last update patch.
Groove Coaster YY Party.
Yes, but it was still alive. The point is, Chrono Circle was dead.
Well, they crossed it before Chrono Circle was dead.
No, we considered it dead the moment the last update hit. We considered it dead the moment the last update hit because we knew nothing else was coming.
But they got Groove Coaster songs into Chrono Circle before it died.
Before the server died, but realistically, the game was dead. We knew about that. We were told a year in advance the game was done.
Song exchange happened before the game was dead, so...
This also still isn't true because Waka still had specific crossovers with other games when it was already gone. So it still
they
isn't.
may have different rules for puppets.
They specifically said Waka for other games. Now I think, like I said, for Andy Mirror games in particular, they wanted hardcore Tennessee. Now whatever they did with Taito stuff, that's a different story. But I don't know. I feel like several hardcore Tennessee things are good, and others are not good. Soldiers was great for Chrono Circle despite the charts. It was a good fit for Chrono Circle, but it's a really not good fit for Comp. Like, that one's definitely the worst offender.
I think they just riding it out on the fact the song is good and people play it for the song.
Well, that's what they chose for BMS too, and now we're stuck with Alltail, and I do not like having Alltail in this game. Or Milk. Anyways, New Rose was fun. Let's keep going on that. At least we'll know what's happening in Double. But I'm gonna have to pay attention carefully. bump the note.
Absolutely perfect! Wow! New record!
I was really wondering if that was really going to be a 17 and then the ending hit. It's like, okay, I can see that as an easy 17. It's blue this time. Like, it was red and it was yellow. I think. I almost watched the ending. That was close. Got away with it. Cool.
Absolutely perfect! Wow! New record!
Not a terribly hard 20. There just aren't any big runs in these charts.
Next stage.
19 and 20 is just really how well can you burst and then how well can you not trip over brackets at the end. Let's see how 23 goes. Okay, so hold those holds. I'm not going to have to bracket foot switch as long as I can hold the long holds. That's all I know about this, assuming it's going to be the same as 21. what was going on. That's fun. Not super, super hard to read or do. And of course they cut short the end.
Wow!
Yep.
New record!
That's about what I expected. Just wish I didn't get that miss in the run. Yeah, this one just comes down to just not screwing up anything. That's fine. It's good. It's fine for what it is.
Game over!
Like, it's not like the most interesting thing, but there's enough stuff to keep it interesting enough. If it was anything less than this, I probably wouldn't like it. It's fine how it is, though. I had my fun with it. So that covers all the new originals, I think. And all the rest is just world music. What's next? Nade Nade? Huh? We'll see.
New K-pop! New teams!
Oh yeah, Crimson. Oh boy. Oh boy. Yeah, I forgot there's gonna be several 26s in this patch. They've got this and Catastrophe. Alright, well, let's see what Nimgo cooked up. This is probably gonna hurt on every other difficulty if that's gonna be one of the lowest charts to play.
Absolutely perfect!
I am very concerned how everything else is gonna turn out.
Next stage!
There's probably gonna be a lot of run. chart. Like, nothing is bad about it, but it's oddly annoying. I don't know why.
Absolutely perfect! Next
I
stage.
can't put my finger on it, but it was just oddly annoying to play. Even though there was nothing wrong with it. Maybe it's just the song.
Something about the song that bothers me. Does it use accordion?
It's some kind of weird synth. I don't think it's an accordion.
Well, I read the comment for the contest entries. They say they use some classic instruments, and one of them reminds me of some Russian music, and it bothers me. Just weird association, I guess.
I don't really like the instrumentation and like the break. Like the rest of it's fine, but in the middle it feels a little muddled. Because I think the song is fine otherwise, but I don't really like the middle. I think out of all the contest ones that made it out of the top 10, like this one's not bad by any means, but this is probably my least favorite.
Even less than Murdoch Sotada?
I warmed up to that one. I didn't really like the concept at first, but I warmed up to it as a song. Because it's more pleasing on the ears.
Little Garden is definitely one of the top for me.
Sounds more like synthetic trumpet, like Zunes. Maybe that's why I dislike it. It's a good chart, though.
Absolutely perfect! Wow! New record!
It's a good chart. No, it sounds like synthetic trumpets. It's Zune trumpets. Or at least it sounds close enough to them. Alright. Well, my enjoyment of the charts has been increasing, so by that logic, D26 will be the best chart ever when I get there. Good thing I don't have to worry about that for another credit, though.
Game over!
I'm already kind of scared to play this 22 and 24.
Not like the sound of synthetic trumpets.
Zunes? No. why I keep trying to go to other folders after shortcuts. What was that? Cool chart. Scary as hell, but wow.
Unbelievable!
That is really cool.
Wow! New record!
That one really reminded me of what if Murdoch had more tech? Because that's what it really feels like. What if it was faster and had more tech? Yeah, 573.
Next stage!
That's also faster than Mojo.
That's what I said. If it was faster and had more tech.
I mean,
That being said, if that was that, what the hell is this?
I don't think I watched this one.
I'm scared because the 22 was already pretty tricky. Now I'm actually really scared.
They're all the same but more runs.
I would imagine there's a lot more stuff if it's a Nimgo 24. Like, we know Nimgo did the whole thing. Like, we confirmed that through, like, the previews. And it's very rare they deviate from that. Outside of M content that wasn't finished at the time.
Nico made Good Brown Fox,
Yes, he did.
and he made Good Night.
Yes, he did.
So you get the idea.
Well, I don't know. It's hard to say because, like, I saw Arturo's score on Nade Nade, and it was like a high triple S plus first try. So, yeah. So it's hard to say what exactly could this be. Like, I saw that score. Arturo's ridiculously good at singles. So anything with Nimgos can be a toss-up. Oh, I should get some powder on. That being said, yeah, I really did like that S22. That was very interesting, very cool, very mean in the right ways. Because I had to really work for it. Oh boy. Alright, Nimgo. What you got, sir? Okay. Oh, okay. What? Oh my goodness, that's so many brackets!
Okay, what can I expect?
You did it!
Let's try that again.
Next stage.
I'm not tired. I'm just very confused. Yikes. That hurt. That is a lot of brackets. I like it, but weird Nimgo is best Nimgo, but also hard Nimgo. He definitely knows how to keep things interesting these days, even after being on the team over 10 years. But yikes.
Sometimes things get way too interesting.
That's a good thing, because it kind of contrasts with everything else we have these days.
Well, this is better than boring Nico.
Yeah, anything's better than boring Nimgo. Please to God, do not have another God Mode 2.0 lower single situation again.
Or Karma Boss.
That's less egregious than God Mode. God Mode has literally no turns on singles unless you're playing S21. Even Karma Bus has some.
Rocket Garment S19 has turns.
It has some. Not in the hard parts, but it has some. God Mode has 0. Like, unless you were playing S21 for God Mode 2.0, there are no turns at all. Just kind of embarrassing. Alright, we're gonna turn our speed up. Well, now that I know what's actually going on, now we're hopefully not gonna get completely overwhelmed. Wow, that was just so many notes. Oof. That's gonna be a lot of learning.
You did it! Wow! New record!
That's gonna be a lot of learning and keeping up. It's a good one. It's a good one. We don't really have a chart like this in style. That's good. Like, that's good. It's just gonna take a lot of work. But that's a good one.
Game over!
Wow. That definitely covers my weak skills. I need to be playing that a lot more. Let me get some water, and then we'll keep going on double for that one. Time for double freaking the hood. Yeah, the lower singles were a little weird, but I think after playing the upper ones, I think Nimgo was the right person.
New tunes! Alright, new tunes!
I think he was the right person to be for this one. At least I don't have to tell Seogi to hit him for me. She can hit him on her own time.
Yeah, like you will over either too hard or kind of boring. That's alright.
It was a little weird, but it worked out for the song. Let's take a look here. Like, it's a perfectly good chart, but I don't know about 18. So we do these two, and then we're gonna try 26, because why not?
Imagine 26 being 24, but on all bands.
I mean, I'm exactly expecting it to be that.
Aye.
I'm exactly expecting it to be that, because it's not really that often anymore that single and double aren't really, like, copies of each other and adapted. Like, that doesn't always happen, but more often than not, it happens. Honestly, I kind of miss when different step artists would do the different difficulty levels, and we'd have more ideas. It doesn't, like, some things are better off with a single person, like Shub Niggurath, I think, was one of the best examples of that, because EXC came up with a bunch of different ideas. But stuff like Destination felt like it worked better with multiple people. I don't know, it's hard to say with how modern songs are. Anyways. Not too hard for a 22.
Absolutely perfect! Wow! New record!
It's good. Just because of the length of the run, I think that should stay at 22. But it's not too hard. I felt much less taxed playing that than playing, like, say, Get Your Groove On.
Next stage.
Patterns in the runs are pretty easy. It's a good trick. Has enough interesting stuff there, too. This is going to be probably a lot of weird running now with 24. Should be fun. can't believe I got that whole run on a sight read. That was some good running. That was super fun. Better cut it off.
You're awesome! Wow! New record!
That was one of the neatest runs in a long time. That run is beautiful. It's just right. Good job, sir. That was tough. It was scary too. I wasn't expecting those kinds of patterns. The way it was, like, I knew they were going to be kind of weird based on how S22 went, but I wasn't expecting it to be like that. And it's definitely a case of if you put the work in, it'll flow well. If you fall behind, it'll feel bad. You have to put the work in and keep up, otherwise it's going to feel really bad. Yeah, we almost didn't get Nimgo for Phoenix apparently because he's not in the initial teaser for the games. So I'm glad he decided to come back. Because funny enough, everybody who was hired for Prime 2 ain't here anymore. So we just have the Prime guys and the XX guys. And then whoever was hired later on. We ain't got no Prime 2 guys anymore. Alright, well, I am terrified of D26, but we're going to take a stab at it anyways. It's probably going to be way more brackets than I'm comfortable with, but we're going to give it a shot. And that's the problem. It's fine to have things hard to score. You don't need to add 70% of a combo on the last note. That's silly. Anyways, what's up, Pyro? No, things can be hard to score. If you want the grade, you're gonna have to work for it at times. I don't like the fact that you're padding your score out by 70% at the very end. Like, padding a little bit, okay. Padding 70% of it is ridiculous. Like, a pass is a pass, that's fine. But if you want the score, be prepared to work for it. Charts, like, let's take Gunrock S20 as an example for this. Gunrock added a 500 combo at the very end, which is more than the rest of the chart. So if you miss in the ending, your combo's just capped at 500, because if you miss that, you die anyways. But that's kind of silly that here, you're always going to have a 500 max combo, minimum. And if you mess up before then it doesn't matter. Like, there's no reason for that.
New tunes.
Especially since they went out of their way to modify. I hope that's not too fast for a sight read. I mean, this should be okay, but I am honestly terrified. Yeah, I'm expecting a lot of brackets like single, but I don't know how they're going to be arranged, and that's the hard part. Alright, let's see what happens. What? Jeez. We're gonna have to study those last 8 measures because that is a lot.
That's all.
Wow.
Next stage.
That is a lot to read the entire way through. I knew the moment I started the runs with like 75% health, I knew I was not getting through it. I'll try again. Like, I made a good recovery at the beginning of the run, but then the patterns got really wacky. This is going to be harder for me to pass than most of the other ones just because it's so rough. Even just reading it is a huge challenge. But I don't see myself trying to read it any faster. Like, maybe I could go like 20%, 28 BPM faster if I know the chart, but... I'll give this one more try just to see where I end up. Okay, if I can get out of the run, I'm good.
You did it!
That went better than first try, at least.
Next stage.
I think that is one of the neatest new 26s. The bracketing is not like anything we've seen. It flows well if you can do it, but it's just so hard. But it's good. Nimgo definitely put a lot of time into this one, and it shows. Good job, sir. He really likes the blue hole anchor stuff lately, though. That tomboy queen card. He really enjoys that. I'm okay with that, because I like that pattern too. Hell, we even got started with shove. Shove's the thought for that. Alright. Catastrophe. Alright, so this was one of the new M songs. This is not one I'm familiar with. So, I do like it. But I only played it once, so let's see how this all goes. I don't think I saw any of the M charts, and all the doubles are new, so. I got something I'll talk about in a bit. Good song. Good church. But I'm pretty sure in the middle I heard some of the same menu sound effects very faintly, for the same sound effects that are used in Fiesta EX. I'm pretty sure I heard that, just a little. So I have to wonder if they pulled from the same sound bank or if this was intentional. I'll have to go back and listen to it, but I'm pretty sure it was the same sound of like when you're flipping between channels. Flipping between channels? No. What's that sound effect? I think it's when you're clicking between the options when you're picking a mission. You click the options. I think it's those. That is funny. Anyway, that's a good song. It's a very good one. Definitely a good solid pick for the game. Chaos Legion is too for the visualizer. I wonder who that was. Good one. Good chart, sir. Very good chart.
Absolutely perfect! Wow! New record!
That's fun. That's a good one. Yeah, this seems like it was a good pick overall. I've enjoyed every chart for this I've played. It's a good, well-paced song.
Next stage.
It's also mastered better than Underworld, so that's definitely better on my ears.
Nice guitar.
I am a little concerned that it's 202 though. That 26 is probably going to be scary.
Did Connor make a 26?
Kokugen.
Oh. Oh.
I'm sure there's at least one other.
Well, he made Kugutsu, didn't he? That's 27
Yeah.
buttons.
Yeah.
That's Kugutsu.
27.
27.
Quote unquote. Somehow the same difficulty as 1950. Yeah, I doubt that. Alright, let's check this one out. This is also an interesting collab, Mexico and Indonesia. Like, that's a pretty interesting collab, like, nationality-wise. Brain dropped out, but it's a good chart. It's a very, very good one.
Absolutely perfect!
Still good enough.
Wow! New record!
Mostly straightforward, but has enough good things. The Jack part is good.
Next stage.
Yeah, that's good. It's good, sir. Now I fully expect this one to have a bunch of turns. Oh boy. Like, passing shouldn't be a problem, but I want to do well for a sight read. This. I can put my chair in front of a pad on camera. Alright. ending.
That's the way to go! Wow! New record!
It's good. It's a good one. I actually like that one a bit more than Underworld. Just the way it's structured. That's a good one. Thank you, sir. But it's definitely scary at the end. I was actually amazed I got more of it than I had expected to when I hit that part. Definitely a lot of improvement to be had.
Game over!
Like, it wasn't too tiring, but it just definitely racked my brain a little bit. This patch has been very good for content as far as like chart chart fun level. I wasn't sure on this chart from a music perspective, or this patch, but charts have been very fun. Charts have been pretty refreshing. Okay. Let's see what we got here. I still don't know why there's nothing under 20 for double. That's kind of silly. Ooh, that ending is a bit spicy. Good. Good chart.
Absolutely perfect! Wow! New record!
Okay, I may be disappointed there's nothing under this chart for double, but this is a good chart. It leaves a good impression.
Next stage.
So I'm expecting a little bit of running in the middle and another bit of running at the end. That's what I'm expecting out of this. Was this your favorite song in the patch? Yeah, I can see why. It's really good.
I think it has enough of everything in it.
Yeah.
And good
From
melodic
yeah,
line
yeah, it has a little bit of everything for what it needs for both a song perspective and a charting perspective. I just wish we had a BGA. It's the only thing that feels missing.
Oh well.
Yeah, probably not happening, unfortunately. That's definitely one of the worst things of Phoenix is the decision to cut backgrounds for world music if it didn't already have one. I think that's probably one of the worst new things.
Well, with how people want more and more and more new songs and they never have
Yeah, it has to cut something because they're not going to give them budget, but it's still a downgrade.
budget and speed because they would not only have to chart them but also make grounds for everything.
Doesn't mean it's not a problem. Although it's less of a problem now, at least, now that we're not sticking the title card up for the entire song. Anyways, let's check this out. One grade at the very end because I wasn't expecting that sweep. Couldn't get over in time. That's still a good score.
Absolutely perfect! Wow! New record!
That's a good one. Makes you work just enough. I don't think it's that hard at 23. It feels more worthy of a 23 than telling Fortune Flower, I'll tell you that much.
Next stage.
Because I'm amazed telling Fortune Flower D23 was not re-rated to 22, even though the ending's kind of hard. Alright, well, let's give this a try, I guess. We at least have some prior knowledge thanks to playing the S23. So the structure's probably going to be the same. But I'm going to have to work at the end. So I better enjoy my 8-measure break after the 16 measures of runs. What do I have left after this? Nade, and what else?
Flash out.
Flash out. What have we been going? Almost 2 hours. I think I'll stop after this one. And we'll save the other two for next time. Because we've gone through 3 arcade songs in both the shortcuts. I think that's good enough for a pre-work session. Because I got up earlier than I expected today, so I need to make sure I'm not going to crash before work in terms of like energy. It's been a fun day though. I've really enjoyed this patch. Oh boy. Alrighty. Let's see what Mr. Conrad cooked up. That's a good start. Just locked up and couldn't get back on. Fun, but demanding ending. We'll get it. Whew. Yeah, that ending's pretty demanding. $26 is fine. It's on the easier end, but 26s are so high in difficulty nowadays. That's not saying much. It's a very good chart though. Sounds good. Yeah.
Game over.
Yeah, I managed to save a couple spots, which was nice, but I couldn't save the rest of it. It's a lot of notes. Alright, y'all. Let me see if I can find y'all a host on Twitch. That's going to be all for today. Let's see who's doing things. Who's doing some fun stuff? You know, let's go see Dime. Dime's actually playing Pirate Doom 2. I think he might be playing with other people today, but we're going to go say hi to Dime. You don't know Dime. He's my good buddy. Good friend from the Doom community. He doesn't stream too much anymore, but always chill, always fun. So, go say hi to Dime. Go have some fun with Pirate Doom 2, which is a fun little custom WAD. And we'll probably do some co-op practice tomorrow since our showcase is next Saturday for Lifeline for Linear. So, till then, see y'all tomorrow. Thanks for watching, everyone.